Welcome back, everyone. As you can see right there, it says clear wood finish gloss brushing lacquer, right? I'm going to tell you right now that that is not the case. As soon as I put on a coat of lacquer with a brush, it just started setting up immediately. So it didn't have time to level it out. And unless you're working on something that'll fit in the palm of your hand, I would say that is sprayable, not brushable. And this is basically what I was working on with that, which is, by the way, is done. I haven't had a chance to sound demo it yet, but I'll give you a little taste here. You don't put on headphones. Anyway, let me turn that back down. So get to the point where I am right here. You can see a nice sheen, nice shine, not too crazy, not a super gloss as some would find it. This is actually, for those of you just joining me, this is 1.5 inch trim over a 3/4 inch solid wood. Everything that you see here, most of it is 3/4 inch solid wood with an 1.5 inch face frame. I've intentionally incorporated one piece almost down the middle. Right, almost down the middle of what you'd see with your eyes with a couple of knots, right? Intentionally, because me personally, I'm tired of everything you go to buy looks like plastic. It looks artificially made. It looks like it was made by a machine. There is nobody involved in it. So I've intentionally incorporated one piece that's got a couple of knots in it. I think these vertical pieces here, one on each side, got a knot in it, but you probably won't see that in actuality. So it looked dull like this. The bottom cabinet is not finished. I had to intentionally finish the top cabinet so I can put those panels in there. And I just kind of wanted to give a rundown, just kind of let you see, right, how nice and flat everything is, right? Try not to expose the background. I intentionally left screws seen. I've intentionally left the staples. Sometimes I'd use brad nails, sometimes I'd use staples. All the little dots right here. Some of these little dots are actually the stain dripping. This actually looks too fake to me in actuality because I took a router to it afterwards and then I restained it and it just didn't turn out the same. So it actually looks pretty fake to me. But it is 3/4 inch solid wood, bull-nosed, everything. And I just basically put 2 coats of lacquer on here with my Wagner power sprayer. It's not perfect, but it is nice and flat. I did rub it down a little bit with some steel wool. Right. It's not too shiny, it's not crazy shiny. It's got a perfect sheen. I don't know how well that's discernible on camera, but for me, that's awesome. I like that kind of look. I don't like super gloss. To me, when I see super gloss, it's just it says don't touch me, don't feel me. Whereas this, you can grab it and feel it that it was handmade, right? I didn't putty any of this stuff. This is just the gap that it is. And here you can see, where's my finger? There it is. You can see a little bit larger gap right here because the wood will expand. I don't care if it's MDF, plywood, particle board, solid wood. Wood expands and contracts. This was a little bit tighter gap right here, but it is what it is. I want it to be different. I want it to be saying that, look, somebody made me. Because what happens when everybody walks into my living room for the first time, they see my entertainment center, they see my speaker boxes, they say, where did you get that? And I say, I made it. I hate having to explain it, but I'm like, oh, really? But so I doing this one intentionally. I'm not filling any of these staple holes, or the brad nail holes, any kind of imperfections in it. I'm not messing with it. I'm leaving it as it is. I even got like a little dent right here from like sanding too much, maybe. I don't know. I got a vibrating sander, so I have no idea in actuality where that came from, but it is what it is. And you can see a little bit of cross sanding through there. I'm going to leave that all alone. To me, that's the perfect sheen. Those darker panels that you see right there will go in behind there. There'll be a right and a left. left, and a right. And basically, we got a center divider that runs all the way down, splits the load all the way down to the bottom to that brace down there that you won't see. The bed will come up almost flush in theory with those doors that you see at the piano hinge. And I had to intentionally finish the top half first before I can install those panels, because I want them to be a little bit of a different shine or a little bit different sheen to them. I want just to be a little bit different, and I can't do that if I'm spraying the whole thing the same clear coat and the same look, so intentionally kept them separated. That way I can achieve the look that I'm going after. I still got to do that big monstrosity, but I'm all out of that clear coat up there, so I'm guessing I'm probably going to need 2 more gallons to finish it up. I've got some more wood back there. I need to build the face frame for the bed, and then that should be about it. So do I go by plans? Kind of, really. Not really. I mean, I just drew something out rough in my head. I have a rough idea, but as you can tell by my drawing that I did a long time ago, it looks nothing like that. These lines right here represent grain pattern, but nothing like that. As you can tell by the headboard, is not just a simple little cross either. It always works out better for me to just start building it, and then I go from there. I let the wood talk to me. I just let spirit talk to me, and I just go with it from there. Drawing out things and trying to make it look like the drawing never works for me. Other than that, hope you guys get something from that. Get inspired, get creative, it just takes some time. Got about $1,000 of materials right here, and you can easily spend that on a particle board furniture product at Ashley. More than that, and this is solid wood. This should last for hundreds of years if it's well taken care of, and in theory it could get even more shiny if you waxed it like once a month or something like that, if you like that kind of thing, or if you want to take a random orbital polisher and polish it all out. Right now I like the way it is. I like the way it feels. It's nice and smooth, totally solid. I know my wife is probably going to stick plants or something wet up there and who knows what, but she wants it, so I'm making it. Have a good day.